Hi everybody, welcome to John Creator. This is the video for creating a credit card. And if you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe the channel. If you're very new to the 3D modeling, see my old beginner videos to understand what are the basics. So let's go to the video. Start creating the plane. So before that, we have to see the unit. What is there? It's in centimeters I have given. So you have to see this everything, right? So now I create a plane and I press N on the keyboard and go to the items. Now here I am going to give it a 200 which is not required that much centimeter for us. 5.286 5.286 by 8.26. So I press period key to zoom in. Okay, this is the thing we are going to create a credit card for us. So let's start designing the basic, then we go for the final texturing. So the basic card, it depends upon the card designs what they have, right? So all the cards which has the corner, it has going to be smooth, so I'm going to give the same. And rest of the things I'm going to give the texturing, everything will be displacement, everything will be very nice for us. So I'm having some several cards with me, so I'm going to make that as template. Okay, so we can able to take your one of the credit card, any cards which is required for you, and you can design the same. So the steps will be, procedure will be the same, so it's not much difficult to do it, right? Okay, fine. So now, so I have taken one card for reference. For displacement we are going to do one texturing, and for applying other textures we are going to take one of the designs, right? Okay, now let's start designing. Go to edit mode, select everything and E to extrude in Z axis. So we can give this much thickness for the cards. So we are in very much closer, so that's the reason it looks little bigger, right? Okay, so we are designing a very smaller product, so that's the reason it looks for us it looks very big. So I'm selected all the three corner edges and I press Ctrl B to bevel, and I'm going to bevel it in this way. So before that, so we have to apply a scale for that to do it correctly. So I just guide you now. You can able to see when I did like this, it's not evenly it's designed. I just go to the top view, go to the wireframe, no, go to the solid only. So like this way I will show you. I press Ctrl B, you can able to see it's not creating properly, so it doesn't come like this. So but before that we have to Ctrl A and apply a scale. Now, so I tell you what is scale. So you can able to just see its scale is not scale is 1, it should be 1. So I am going to apply the scale in this area, and now I'm going to bevel. So now you can able to see it's beveling in the corner, so which is required for us. So I right click, shade smooth, go to the triangle and add a smooth. Control 2, sorry, go to edit mode. Okay, before that I have one more idea. Before doing the thing, select everything, right click and subdivide it. Right click, subdivide it, right click, subdivide it. Okay, now I go to the edge selection. So I go to this, okay. So now we can make it this view as 60 NC. Okay, now I can able to select this one, see this one better way, but because it's very zoomable area na. So I select this and I select all the corners, zooming in, and I press Ctrl B to bevel. So like this, right click, shade smooth and go to the auto smooth. So now we can able to see the corner has been smooth, and I press Ctrl 3 to make it more smooth, so which looks very nice for us for the view is. So now the basic structure is ready. It's not ready, so we have to design a chip for this modeling. So I'm going to give some rectangle chips for this. So what I'm going to do, go to the top view and press Shift T and create a cube and scale it down. So I right click to cancel and go to the item 2222. Okay, it's very big. 1.5 and 1. So now this looks, I feel like it's still big, I feel like. So I go to the top view, so I go to the solid mode. It's feel like still it's very big, so I make it 1 means it's look like rectangle now. So make it 1.2. This is fine, and this one is 0.5. I make it or we can make it very smaller, 0.1. okay, or 0.2. okay, this could be fine. We can reduce it afterwards also, it's not a big deal for us. Okay, or we can see this size 0.0973. 0.0973. okay, we got actual size GZ. okay, and GZ wireframe, right click, dot to period key and zoom it in, and GZ you can move like this. So I scale it in Z axis little bit outside. So actually one thing we are going to do the same. So we are going to give I press Ctrl Z. okay, fine. Now I go to the solid view and wireframe view. I press 2 on the keyboard, select this one, select this, select this, select this, and Ctrl B to bevel. I increase some loop cuts. okay, fine. Now go to the what is we used to say is go to the wireframe and I create and I press Ctrl Alt to create the 2 edge loops here, scale it in Z axis, and I move until the edges touch, and now press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. I select the top face and I press I to insert and create one insert. Create a insert selection. Now so in this what I'm going to do is, using this I'm going to design the chip design. okay, I'm going to press I'm going to press I to insert again, and I create a small edge loops here. and I press Shift D to duplicate, right click to cancel, press P by selection, go to the object mode. Now this object becomes separate, you can able to see. So go to the top view, Shift Z and scale down and G to move. Sorry, I scale it once again up to here, and now what we can do is we can create two edge loops here. Go to edit mode and press Ctrl R and create two edge loops. Shift Z and one frame we can able to see. Here also created two edge loops and press J to join. And I create one more one edge loops. So edge loops is we are creating a, press Ctrl R and creating the same. Select these two edges and scale it in X axis, move it slightly here in this way, and press 3 on the keyboard and press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. So I select everything. Okay, press Ctrl Shift N to normalize outside. I select everything and GZ to move slightly bit up. Okay, now so using this I am going to no, I missed out. So I select these two and I press Ctrl B to create a loop, edge loops, and I create it like this. Now I am going to select these edges and I press Ctrl B to bevel. I create two edge loops in between and I select it. I press Ctrl minus to select the thing, but it's not selected well, right? Because which for us need to come is this line. Press 3 on the keyboard and these faces and these faces, sorry, this one and this one. So now I have selected the face and I press Alt S to slightly down. Sorry, I press E to extrude in Z axis slightly down like this, and I press Ctrl plus to increase it the selection. So now this selection I am going to create a material, which one is make it as black, and I am going to press assign and I am going to give it the one black dark color, even here also same, and I am going to create a one more new material. I am going to sorry, I select the black and assign and create a new material, which is going to be a gold plate, and I press Ctrl I2 for the invert selection. I press Ctrl I for the invert selection and I am going to assign it. I am going to give it this one. I am going for the material preview and go to the rendering. I am going to give it as Eve and Angshin bloom screen space motions. Okay, fine. Now I go to the material preview and I go for the golden color. Okay, I hope this looks better, and I am going to pick the same and I am going to make it a little bit darker, and I go down I make it roughness, I reduce it, and I'm going to increase the metallic value. Okay, and I'm going to reduce the specular little bit, and roughness I'm going to reduce little bit down, no, little bit up. Okay, I go to the solid view. Now this one is going to be a same. I'm going to click it, assign, go to material preview and assign a gold plate. So now this one, what I'm going to do is select this one and GZ2 GZ, and using the shift key I'm going to reduce it down slightly up. Okay, so now I have created a chip for us. So this is the chip design I'm going to give for this. I save it and I select these two and I go to the top view and I'm going to give it towards here. And I'm going to scale it slightly down a little bit so it looks like a big one, and I press G to move towards like this. Go to the period key and press GZ to move a little bit up. Okay, go to the solid view and see it in bottom, it looks better, fine. Or we can do one thing, so okay, everything is fine, I hope so. No, I go to edit mode, shift Z, and I think everything is went down inside. Okay, so it's not a problem, fine. I go to the material preview, okay, fine, everything is fine, right? So now this design has been ready. So our basic design has been ready. Now we are going to give the unwrapping. We are going to do now. I go to the object. Before that I select these two objects, go to edit mode, select everything, U to unwrap it, U to unwrap, and small UV project and unwrap it. Okay, now I go to this and I go to edit mode, press 2 on the keyboard, select these edges, select this one, this corner, this corner, and this corner, this corner, and I go to the modify tool, I turn off the edit in proportion. Okay, now I have selected like this, so I have missed out here, so I use this, I select this too, and bottom also I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to select this one, this one, this one, and I zoom it here, this and this. So now in wireframe mode we see means it has all the edges has been selected. I press F5 to create a marked seam, so which is required for us, and this corner I am going to mark a seam. Press F5 to unwrap it correctly. Go to UV editing tool, I press period key to zoom in and I select everything, U to smart UV unwrap 0.002 and press OK. So now it has been okay, I missed out. Select everything, U to unwrap smart UV project 0.020 and I press OK. So now it has been created well for us. I press 3 on the keyboard and select this everything. So I go to the scenarios option, so I go to the face selection using 3, and now we can able to see this is top, so which is required for us timingly now. So I select these thing 2 and I press Ctrl L to select, I press Ctrl I to select the other things, and yes to scale it down, and G to move here, and G to move here. I make it in this corner. I select Ctrl plus L, select this one, these two, and R to rotate it in this angle, and G to move like this. So this is the top view and the bottom view which we have created. I save this one. I select everything using A key and UV, export the layout. I go to the layout option. I am going to give it as credit card layout using a L. So I export this. Now I go to the GIMP tool, so which is the thing 1024 by 1024. I'm going to give the resolution. This black red is not required for us. I'm going to change this color to the black one, and I click OK. I go to the paint tool and I paint it. Sorry, I snap it now. Okay, fine. Now I turn off this, which is not required for us timing. So now what we are going to do is we are going to give the numbers for the card first, then name, then date. So this is the going to be a first texture for us for applying the numbers for us, so which will be very useful for us to go through. Now I create your text, go to text, and I turn on the background. Before that we have to do one thing, open a layer. I go to the layout, I am going to modify it, I am going to check and take it the new one, and credit card layout I have opened. Now we can able to see this is the layout for us which is required for us. So here only we are going to model. Okay, here what I am going to do is I am going to create a text here. So what I am going to do is I am going to give you a number here. So I make it as white color and make it bold. I am going to type the number 4513 space 4578 space 973 space 5293. So I'm doing the just general number, it's not a credit card number. So I'm going to reduce the size to down. Okay, here I think I have missed one number, I added the number. So okay, now I have added the number. I go to the move tool and I am going to move this number. I press Ctrl C and I select this one and I am going to lock this position. So now I can move only this. Sorry, I select the back credit card layout. I am going to lock. I am going to unlock this one. So now, so I can select the number, and so I do one thing, I just make it better. Wow, now better. Now we can move. So now this number I am going to give it as around here. Okay, make it whether it's in center, right? So now here I am going to give the one more text. I go to the text, I create a one more text here. I am going to make it as, no, I just go this, I select this one, I go to the text, I select, paste it. So better to get the same font and same everything. So 12/25. I select everything and I'm going to reduce this one to this. Okay, and I go to the move tool. Okay, now this date I am going to move it to here. So let it be here in this area. So using this only we are going to create a two texture this. Okay, and here I am going to create a one more text. So that is the name. So I make it as it's I'm going to give you animal name. Sorry for that. So because this is a demo, so I can't give the real name for this. So I'm going to give you a animal name. So make it as lion. So who is the what to say? Who is the rolling rock in jungle? So he is the Raja lion. So this lion I am going to make it towards up to here. Okay, so this is the thing which we are going to give you as a bold and which will come silver and which looks nice. So and it will come out always in credit card. So nowadays the design is not coming, so it's not a big deal. Fine, so let me go for the further designs. I save this one before going that. So I go to the live design and I'm going to make it as credit card and I save it. Now I go to the top thing and I'm going to create a new layer. I click, I'm going to give it as this is a background of the rail, so I make it as BKG. Here we are going to do all the designs. So I go to the again text in this layer and I create a text for this. I'm going to make it as Misa, so which is the card. Okay, and this color I'm going to give it as this text. I'm going to give it as FF00FF, sorry, 00FF00. So make it green. Okay, fine. So why I'm green I'm giving, I will guide you. So what is the reason? So Misa I'm going to reduce it little bit down. So I'm going to change the font to how to see Arial Bold. Looks nice, and I make it here and I make it smaller. So no, I make it a little bit bigger so it looks nice. So I give some spacing for this, so it's not working, so I just add it here. Oops. Okay, I go for one and here I change it, give the spacing for that. So that's also not working, very bad. So now it's works. So Misa, fine. So now I am going to create one more text called for this is the ratinum. So I select everything, I make it 15, I make it 12, I make it 10. I give it some space for this. So I make it this one is I delete it and I make it as 0. So I increase it now the font. So I make it same Arial Bold and I'm going to change the color to the same color last what I have picked up. Ratinum and I give some more spacing for this. Okay, right, and I press go to the period key, sorry, move tool, and I'm going to move this one a little bit here. I save it. Now here what we are going to do is we are going to give a bank name and the logos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a logo, open as a layer. So I give the logo as title reference logo. So I just give this logo for timing, so